All right, YouTube. So, CNN is now reporting that Pope Francis has accepted the resignation of Cardinal Theodore McCarrick, and McCarrick has recently been accused of inappropriately touching a teenage altar boy. Innocent until proven guilty, but this is the kind of thing that you don't really, you're not really too surprised about when you hear about this kind of thing happening in the Vatican. And that's sad. You know, it seems to be the Vatican has so much of that in their culture among all the high-ranking officials. It's sad and disgusting, you know. And also, you have to look at it this way too. They found ways to be profitable. They found ways for it to be profitable for them. So now my speculation is that the Vatican is probably most likely involved in some type of human trafficking, especially for children, and probably everybody else, but they probably prefer children, and they almost have a belief behind it. Keanu Reeves was actually talking about this. Allegedly, Keanu Reeves said that he went to a man's house, like a well-known producer's house, and apparently he went to grab like something from his fridge or freezer or something, like a drink, like without asking. Anyway, so he went to the fridge. He obviously did it without asking, because what he found in the fridge was allegedly a light-skinned and a dark-skinned baby that were wrapped up in some kind of packaging. And I guess Keanu Reeves freaked out, punched the man in the face, called the police, and but the story was quickly silenced. The whole thing basically was just thrown into the memory hole. That's the conspiracy theory going around the internet. It's unproven. I mean, it hasn't been disproven either. So, but he was basically going on to say in this alleged interview that he also found out why they do this, why they pick children. It's because of the of the hormone content in their blood or whatever, so they drink their blood. I mean, you can't make this shit up. This is like shit from like a horror movie, honestly. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's true or not. That's the thing. I would not be surprised if it is true, but at the same time, you can't just go ahead and assume that it's true, because there's no proof of it. You have to, truth matters for sure. And besides, you're actually giving yourself a winning edge if you do your research, because your argument holds more credibility. But unfortunately, this is an alleged interview. I tried to backtrack through all the sources. There's like a lot of videos that refer to the same article, which was mysteriously taken down on the internet. So either the people realized that it was bullshit, or they're throwing it in the memory hole. Either way, it's that's kind of what I guess Keanu Reeves was. That was the story that he was involved with in terms of that. But going back to the whole thing about the Vatican, like I wouldn't be surprised, like just using my imagination, I wouldn't be surprised if the people in the folks in the Vatican did that. They have like these weird like satanic rituals or whatever. Or I know the term satanic is very broad, but satanic in the popular sense, like the most popular way it's used, like basically referring to evil, essentially. Yeah, but that's these stories, man. It really drives me crazy, honestly. But I gotta talk about them because it's important. It's in the news. I'm gonna try and report everything that's in trending news of YouTube, and yeah, tune in for more news shortly after here. Yeah, peace.